Hey everybody, Barry here again. We're outside. That's because I need to pull more parts off of this old Escalade frame. Don't let the extended cab Silverado body fool you. It's just laid in place. I had a look at Desperado yesterday. It has a 28mm front sway bar. I measured this, it's got a 32mm front sway bar. 4mm beefier. So I am going to take it off this one and put on my half-ton truck. That should help stiffen up the ride a lot. Also, on the back of this Escalade frame, you can't see it, it's down here, there's a rear sway bar. Hey, I like to have a rear sway bar on the truck. That would make even more better, gooder body roll elimination. So that's what today's video is going to be. I'm probably not going to be able to put the rear sway bar on the rear diff because I don't have the rear diff in the truck yet, but we can change out the front one. That is assuming these bolts come out. They're a bit crusty looking. Hopefully they just twist off. I don't think I'll be that lucky, but not that lucky at all. It just stripped out. Great. Oh, this one's turning. Good. If I can get one out, I'll just bend the bracket down out of the way. If not, I'll run the grinder out and cut it all off. And I'm not worried about the links. I'll probably end up just cutting those off maybe. This old Escalade frame has donated a lot of parts to Desperado. Like the front diff, the transfer case, the whole front clip is going on it. The tail lights, all the cladding, the doors. I'd say some of the interior will be going in it too, because I do like the look of the interior. I can't believe this is actually unscrewing. The nice thing about this upgrade is it's free. Well, besides what I actually paid to get the truck home. Or I should say really, really cheap at a junkyard. Because these should be the same on the Escalade, the Tahoe, Suburbans, Yukon. They should all have a beefier front sway bar and the additional rear sway bar. There you go, that's one. Hopefully I'll be able to jam a pry bar down there and get that open enough to get the bar out on that side. And hopefully enough oil leaked down on that one that it didn't rust. I can't wait for this to slip and smash my knuckles off a rock down here. Woohoo! I'm hoping to be able to get the rear sway bar brackets off along with the bar so that I can use those brackets. If not, I'm pretty sure Moog sells a kit with the bushings and bracket all in one. So I'm not completely stuck. It'd just be nice to be able to reuse as much as I can and not spend that extra money. I was kind of hoping it'd just twist off because I'm going to replace it anyway. But whatever gets the sway bar off works for me. I can't believe both links actually unscrewed. They fought right to the last tread, but they unscrewed. So I should be able to get that out of there. There we go. We got it. Sweet. Well, there's the front half. I feel like the back one is not going to be as easy as that one, as the front one was. Well, let's try it anyway. Oh, I feel like this is not going to go very well. Not well at all. Man, this thing is rusty. for anybody who's new, I had planned on using this frame for Desperado, and I actually went as far as to cut the frame and lengthen it 2 inches to match the wheelbase of a single cab short box truck. And then I was a little bit blind to how rusty it actually was. Oh my God. That is in there. Come on, twist off, please. And it spun. Very nice. Why you gotta be like that? And that one spun too. Grinder it is, I guess. I'll tackle that rear sway bar when I have a little bit more time, and I'll get the forklift back there, lift it up, slice it off with the grinder, and I guess I'll have to make my own brackets. Not a big deal. While we're here, let's look at the front sway bar differences. Here is the one I just took off the Escalade frame. This is the truck one. They're the same length. That's a good thing. Same shape, so I know that they're going to bolt in and do exactly what that one did. One thing I'd like to point out is the weight difference. Obviously you can't feel it, but this thing has weight to it. It is very heavy. This Silverado one, no weight. Look at that. At all, no weight. I wouldn't be able to do that with the Escalade one. That makes me think that this may be a hollow bar. That may be confirmed if it'll focus. You see that little seam right there? It almost seems like they took a pipe and sort of squat it, like you see on some quads and side-by-sides and stuff. See that? I could be completely wrong, but it looks like this may actually be a hollow bar. What difference that makes, I have no idea. I'm going with the Escalade bar. So having a bar that is pinky weight versus probably 10 pounds is definitely not weight reduction, yo. Who cares? I'm adding a turbo that's like probably 30 pounds, along with cast log manifolds and all that fun. I really don't care. I just want it to handle really nice. Like if it's an all-wheel drive truck, I want it to drive like an all-wheel drive car or SUV or something like that. If I can go around turns without it nose diving like a regular Chev truck does, I'm stoked. I don't care about the weight. I'm outdoors. It's super dark out. Here is the forklift hooked directly to the back of the old Escalade frame. I called my union rep and he's like, yeah, bro, go for it. So anyway, it's perfectly safe. I think I might actually take the back calipers and rotors nut off too, because I'm probably going to end up needing that for the Cadillac. But I may take these park brake cables. Not what we're here for right now. Sway bar. At least I can get at the bolts now. A 3/8 twisted off or stripped off, so I'm going to drive on a 9mm socket and hopefully that works. It's going to be too dark to see anything, so we'll check back in a bit. I swear, when I don't want bolts to twist off, they shear off like paper mache. And then when you're like, please, please twist off, it's like, nah, not today. Oh my, these zip tied the, oh my. Now I gotta walk all the way back up there and get a pair of pliers. Oh wait, never mind. I thought it was zip tied to the park brake cable. It might as well be though. Seriously? Seriously. Yay! I hope you guys don't have this much trouble in junkyards. Hopefully your junkyard vehicles are not this rusty. I still can't believe I got this sway bar off without having to destroy the brackets. They're both still there. Kind of. Very, very kind of. Jeez, I might have to replace it anyway. Wow, that's rusty. I've never seen sway bar brackets rust out. Dude, that is rough. I'll size them up and check anyway. Obviously I need new links, but look at the upgrade. Look at that upgrade. I actually had to lay him out for a second for a thumbnail. That was actually really good. What do we got? 4mm bigger front sway bar and the addition of a rear sway bar that is either the exact same diameter or maybe a touch bigger than the front one. This one I can definitely tell is tubular, but it's funny because it's still heavier than the front sway bar that came off the truck. Very, very good. So I've got the sway bar laid in under here. You can see one side and the other side. Now I have to say, I am not a pioneer. I was on a forum yesterday looking up rear sway bars on these trucks, and there's posts from 2004. The trucks only came out in '99. There's only 5 years later, when that body style was still in production, that people were putting rear sway bars off of other vehicles. You guys are hard as nails to take a basically brand new truck and start modifying it like that. It is awesome, and is what I aspire to be one day. You guys are the real pioneers. I'm learning from you. This is the thing about forums and old YouTube videos and stuff that are amazing. There's so much information. So thank you. You've helped me without even realizing it. Back at it. We can see here that I have ample distance between the sway bar and the leaf spring. I'll call it, you know, 1.5 to 2 inches. We come over here on the driver's side and we're about the same, 1.5 to 2 inches, something like that. Now it's not centered, obviously. And sadly, I won't be installing it today because that's not the rear end that's going in it. We've talked about this. But let's get an under vehicle look. And I know it's real busy looking right now with the brake lines all jammed up and park brake cables, that kind of thing, but we'll be able to get a look at it anyway. Looks like it'll clear that shock just fine. The mount is up here. I did see on a video a guy had to notch the back of his shock mount. I'm perfectly fine with that, not a big deal. They're very heavy, like you can see in there, that's like 3/16 or something thick, so it's no big deal. No problem to make a set of pads here, and yep. And then this truck is going to be a lot lower than it is now. I would need like 20-inch long links to go from here up to the frame. That's hilarious. This truck is way too high. It's going to be much lower. The leaf springs are actually going to be in under the rear end when I put the other one in. And yeah, it looks really good. It's got a cool look to it. I'm hoping that I'll be able to mount the bar back far enough that the rear cover can be undone and removed without having to undo the bar. If I do have to, whatever, not a big deal, but just for ease of use, it's nice to be able to do that anyway. This looks so cool. I'm so excited. I hate body rolls so much. The Cadillac is like a 5,500 or 5,600 pound vehicle, and it's quite top heavy, so it's got body roll. I can only imagine how bad it would be without the rear sway bar. I can only imagine how good this thing is going to be with it being a single cab short box truck, so much lighter. Can't wait. I have here new sway bar bushings. I don't have any links yet, but whatever, not a big deal. I'll get the bar put on anyway. I will be painting this frame. I'll be painting it pretty much with everything on the frame, I think. Roll it up front, paint it all, roll it back where it goes, let it dry for the weekend, that kind of thing. So I'm just gonna put it together now. Anywhere I can't reach with a brush, I'll spray with some really good enamel spray paint. Here's the part number for the 32mm sway bar bushings. I normally like using Moog, but we don't have any right now, and well, I have no money anyway. So here's the DriveWorks DWK6476B. I guess B is for blue. Hey Lily, look, blue parts for Desperado. Look, they're blue. Your favorite color. I screwed the brackets back on here because I knew that I'd lose them if I didn't. I hate these wobble sockets. Why didn't I just get a regular socket? It's a better workbench than it is a truck. But, well, it'll have to do for now. Yeah. Okay, make sure I put the same ones on the same side. I don't know why I like to have the split part on the same side. I don't know if it matters front to back. If it does, let me know. I'd appreciate it. Okay. Oh yeah, look at that, man. Brackets fit like a glove. And this is the brackets off of the truck frame, so I wasn't sure if they'd fit. But then who am I kidding? It's a Chevy. It's basically Lego blocks. Oh, be nice. Hey, Chloe. Just 1 second, my sweetie. Okay. 1 second. I'll be up in a sec. Daddy's just finishing up the video there. Okay. Hey, the bar is bolted in. I'm not totally convinced that I didn't put it in upside down. I have to go consult the scrapyard. Yes. It's this dark out. Can't see a thing. Huh? Rat rod. Alright. Let's go see the old Chevy truck. What do we got? Oh, no, that one tips up too. I guess it's just on a freaky angle. I guess it kind of looks funny where there's no weight on it. Perfect. Well, now that we know we got it done right, that's perfect. I don't have to take it apart again. I really don't like taking stuff apart again. So I'm all done here tonight. Let me know what you think of the newer form of videos I'm doing, where there's no time lapse, all 100% real time. And let me know what you think. It's really hard to do it this way because I got a 64 gig iPhone that I'm filming with, and that's what I do my editing on, and it fills up really quick. So if I got an hour of footage to edit down to a half an hour or 25 minutes, usually I run out of space and end up deleting a bunch of apps and stuff to make it work. But I kind of like this way. Time lapse is fun and all, but watching me really go fast doing stuff is, I don't know, I just like full time. But let me know what you think. Upgraded front sway bar, addition of a rear sway bar, big difference. I cannot wait to drive this thing. I'm a long way away from driving this thing. But with you guys watching and motivating me, this is gonna go really well, really fast, and I'm hoping to be driving this thing spring. We will see. But right now I'm all done. I'm gonna go home and have some hot chocolate with my girls and just chill with them. So thanks for checking out the channel. Thanks to my YouTube members, patrons, and subscribers. If you want to check out my Patreon, it's patreon.com/stationroadratrods. My YouTube members link is down here. And thanks for watching. Have a great day, everyone.